Hey guys, here's another little update on the van build. First thing I did this week was change out the transmission fluid. I dropped the pan and drained three quarts of fluid out of there. After I changed it, I drove it for, 30 something miles and had no problems. So we'll see if that fixes it. I'm hesitant to say that it did, but hopeful also. I finished the tongue and groove pine ceiling, and I'm really happy the way that turned out. I used tung oil to finish it, and yeah, I made a couple little mistakes while putting it up, but hopefully they'll be covered up in the finished product. The walls, I used it's like a really thick cardboard material, almost like what you would use in one of those pegboards that you hang tools on, but with no holes. And then I wrapped it in an outdoor carpet from Lowe's. I got a lot of the ideas for the design and the materials that I'm using for this from a guy named Josh Oakes. He built a Transit Connect a couple years ago, and he has his entire build on YouTube, so he was pretty helpful. And he's actually selling his right now, so if you want one, I guess I'll link to his Instagram where you can see info on that. I also got all the wiring stuff laid out and figured out. The fuse box is gonna go right here, and all these wires will attach to it. Everything here is not going to work at the beginning when I move into it, but eventually it will all get working. I'm gonna put in lights, USB plugs up in the cabinet that I'm building up there, a USB plug by the bed, a fan, a water pump. So I just wanted to get everything set up so that when I buy all those things, it's going to work. And then also solar on the roof. But to buy the battery I'm wanting and solar and all that's going to be like $600, so I'm going to save a little bit. But for now, the battery that I'm using, a couple companies reached out to me. This company, Jackery, sent me this one, and it's kind of small, so it's not going to be something I use for a long time, but it will be really nice at the beginning before I have my battery set up. It has a 16.5 amp hour. It has the ability to convert it to like regular house power, 110, then 2 USBs and a 12 volt plug. I've been using this one to like charge my phone and stuff this week, and it's been like 7 days or 8 days, and it's down to 30%, so 8 days of phone use. So I can probably get like 10 days of phone use out of it, which isn't a lot, but I mean, it's better than other things. Plus I can charge my computer through there. So we'll see long term how that works. And they actually made a mistake when they sent it to me, and they sent me 5 of them. They were supposed to send me 1, plus they said they were going to send 4 like tiny batteries for me to check out, but I got 5 of those, so I'm going to send some of those back. I'm also putting in the cabinet up here. Putting in this cabinet, this will be the front, and I'll have probably 2 doors. I'll probably make a small little opening here for my battery zone where I'll like charge camera batteries and things like that, and then electronics, and then a big one for my clothes to go in the back, and I still have to build the bottom part. And then for the flooring, I bought some of this, I think it's a laminate, but it feels like wood. It doesn't feel like the flexible laminate stuff. Up here above the wall panels, it's not very like finished off, so there's like, you can see the Reflectix and the silver tape up there. I think I'm just gonna build like a panel that goes across that covers that, either that or put more carpeting back there. And then on all these sides with the metal, I'm gonna cover it with carpeting just so it blends in better. I bought all the material to make the L-shaped bed, and we'll hopefully have that done this week, and then the flooring in and that cabinet finished. Yeah, still got a lot of work to do. I'm working at my job for 2 more weeks. I've got 4 weeks till I leave, 2 weeks of work, 2 big video projects coming up, one this coming week and then one a week and a half after that. So there's a lot going on, but yeah, I'm excited the way that it's turning out. It's starting to feel like a little camper now, instead of just the walls and the ceiling and the fan make it feel like a camper, as opposed to an empty cargo van. So that's exciting. I just hope the transmission problem is gone now. But yeah, that's all for this week.